Things have been really busy lately because of the Diddy trial and the growing drama in the courtroom. Anyone who has ever been a part of his circle is now starting to feel the burn as his sinister background is being exposed layer by layer. No one seems to mind the clutter except Chrissy. Videos that show Christian at one of Diddy's parties are going viral. Maybe she was being naive, or maybe there's more to the tale. Rock is reportedly claiming that she was lured into one of Diddy and Young Miami's infamous freak-off scenarios and then left like leftovers, looking, well, a bit too excited to go. Remember that this was during the tumultuous time of her relationship with Blueface, who is currently incarcerated, in case you haven't been paying attention. Furthermore, Christian, her child's father, had lately found out that Blue was cheating, again, and had officially broken up with her. Clarissa, also known as Young Miami, allegedly stepped in and asked Chrissy to the party in an effort to help her get over the heartbreak. But it's possible that things didn't work out that way.
Now, this is where it gets pretty awkward.
During their first official encounter, someone explained to me why Diddy was acting so oddly around Chrisean, and this is when things started to become pretty awkward. He was bowing as if she were royalty, kissing her on the cheek, and praising her for her flowers, for instance. What are we doing? Something felt strange for a first meeting, and it seemed like someone was attempting to impress. For comparison, the backstage situation was already frantic. Blueface even threatened Zeus Network CEO Lemuel Plan member, claiming that he had stolen Chrisean Rock's checks. Let me clarify, as many people might not know the full story. Lemuel Plummer launched Zeus Network, a streaming platform that features up-and-coming rappers, online celebrities, and viral influencers. Personal's Baddies, a bizarre reality show, was one of their biggest hits. Watchers adored the simple concept. A house full of powerful, uninhibited women and perpetual chaos. Fights, drama, yelling bouts, you name it. Chrisean Rock immediately won over fans with her unadulterated emotion, erratic energy, and ability to instantly change the tone. The fights weren't a problem. They were the highlight.
So you gotta have a time and place for it, and that's what she didn't like.
No, it wasn't that you was brought up that you was the problem. It was just that everybody's time was wasted. It wasn't necessarily you by yourself. You came, you left, we never got no group shot. So even if the stunner shit didn't happen, we still wouldn't got no group shot because you left early. Time. You did waste everybody's time.
How?
Because you showed up. Because you showed up when you wanted to.
I know Chrisean, she don't want to talk. She wants to swing on whoever's talking shit. If you're running your mouth, Chrisean wants to swing. She don't give a fuck. Something was gonna go down first.
But Chrisean suddenly announced her departure from the show, saying that she was being severely underpaid by Lemuel Plummer. Chrisean claims that Diddy then made the decision to either play the part of a mob boss or a messiah, depending on your point of view. What transpired after she and Lemu were invited into a private room with Diddy at the party seemed like something out of a movie. She says that after grabbing Lemuel by the neck and giving him a little rough treatment, Diddy just threatened to pay her the money that was originally promised for the performance.
A little private area behind the, cause he had a house behind his house. Like he had a backyard with his backyard with a fat bed, and then it had like a miniature little whatever. And then me and Lemmy go upstairs. They tell him that he can't bring his security. He went in like a little bitch with no security, so it's just me and Lemmy. We go up in there. Hold on. We go up in there. We go upstairs. He like, what's up, Diddy? You know, you met Chrisean. You gave her kisses on the cheek. Early on in the party or whatever. We just wanted to follow up. I'm glad that you Sean, and then he grabbed Lemmy by his neck. It was like, but do you fuck with her? Like, don't play with her. All she needs is love. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. And I didn't understand that till my checks start coming back short from the subscriptions of Crazy in Love, till he started putting people, like personally putting people that doesn't for me, that I had like street beef with on the show. Where's the security at when all them people thought at, like, it was just like, come Come on, yo. You playing. You the... And I'm so happy I ain't like, you got jacked up for that shit already. So fuck you.
Tell me, therefore, if you are not alarmed by Diddy's extreme actions and outbursts on behalf of Chrisean Rock. Honestly, a man like Diddy doesn't behave in this manner unless he has a hidden objective. Whatever he was trying to prove, it had to do with more than contracts and justice. Lemuel Plummer called out Chrisean's story in a now-deleted Instagram post and clapped back forcefully, effectively stating that the entire "Diddy choking me out" story was utterly absurd. After then, he was questioned about the matter again when he appeared on the Morning Hustle show. Instead of providing a response, he made one of those classic PR-friendly evasions and gestures without confirming or denying it.
And things where people come out, like you had Chrisean come out. She did say that Diddy, y'all had a moment, right? That he actually roughed you up a little bit, I guess, on the behalf of her. Was that true?
Listen, I plead the fifth. No,
yeah. Do you know him? Did that situation happen?
I don't know Diddy. I don't know Diddy. I don't know him like that. No, we've met. We've sponsored some parties, but I've never had any type of personal relationship. We never hung out and had, conversations about life and doing any real business together. I mean, we've talked about some things when I've met him in public around people, but no.
As everyone already knows, Calorissa Seafood, Christian's purported mother-in-law, loves to cause trouble. She began spreading the story about a year ago that Christian was being scouted. Yes, scouted as a new recruit for one of Diddy's infamous freak-offs, because nothing says family bonding like casually accusing your prospective daughter-in-law of being recruited for a celebrity scandal.
John, that's what Diddy and what's the girl Chrisean was trying to recruit Rock. Remember that when they was heavily trying to get Rock to hang out with them? I think they was trying to recruit her. She got a lot going on. We're gonna talk about it on this podcast. We're gonna get to the nitty gritty of all the gritty of the nitty, because it's necessary. I think them was trying to recruit her. Cause they just had her pulling up to everything. Thought she about left her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, remember? See what I'm saying? We don't. This podcast gonna be, cause y'all know the mama know everything, everybody business. So we gonna find out on this podcast. We ain't gonna talk no shit about nobody. We ain't gonna mock nobody, but we definitely gonna explore the possibilities that was going on. Cause they kept calling her, remember, pull up to the birthday party, come over here and dance on Carisha. Remember that? I feel like they was trying to recruit.
At the time, Calorissa Seafood may have seemed bitter and unsophisticated, but guess what? As she said that Christian was being handpicked for one of Diddy's off auditions, she might have been speaking the truth all along. People made fun of her online. One commentator even said, "Oh lady, shut up. She's jealous of Christian and it's obvious. I recognize misery when I see it." Let's travel back in time. In his explosive lawsuit, former Diddy producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones claims that Calorissa Brownlee dated Diddy from the middle of 2022 to the beginning of 2023. He apparently played recruiter throughout the time. On one specific night, he says, he was with Young Miami, Diddy, and several of her female cousins when something went wrong. He said that when he was using the restroom, one of Carisha's cousins unexpectedly entered and started having sex with him without. He also said that he had video evidence of a rapper and an R&B musician with their identities removed, along with young girls and laborers, and that he was beaten by someone associated with Young Miami, possibly a cousin or an assistant. In addition, the lawsuit alleges that she followed him out of the toilet, undressed, and tried to climb on top of him in front of Diddy, Calorissa, and a room full of others who were all in one piece after he kicked her out and departed. In fact, Rod's updated complaint details an instance during the Water Festival rehearsals, where he saw Diddy snorting lines in the dressing area later that day when Diddy required more from his main plug. According to reports, she was getting a substantial monthly payment for carrying his favorite medication, a pink powder called Tussie. Diddy's chief of staff, Chrisean, called Calorissa after renowned mule Brendan Paul reportedly overlooked the things, and Clarissa made arrangements for them to be flown in on a private plane from Miami. Yes, an entire airplane for now, to be fair. Tussie. The innocent girlfriend story is not being accepted by the streets who are speaking out. The general consensus is that Young Miami was a full-fledged participant, an eager scout, a fixer, and someone who knew precisely what she was getting into, as opposed to Cassie Young, who was a victim of Diddy's perverse world. All of this has been refuted by Young Miami, particularly the alleged $250,000 monthly allowance that was brought up in the complaint.
Now we got the act bad joint.
It's an act bad summer.
Yeah.
Why you call it the City Girl? So let's talk about that.
Y'all the world's biggest female rap group.
So we acting bad.
Yeah, and y'all with the shits.
So all the
y'all with the smoke, y'all with acting bad. And acting bad is just having fun. Like, we have a good time. We act bad all the time.
So you heard him. If you're a city girl, go get you a bad boy so you can act bad, because we acting bad. I'm a something. You heard?
We just enjoying life. Living our fucking best lives.
Best life.
The fucking best.
Me, you wanna know what I do when I act bad? I do what the fuck I want. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want, say what I want. That's acting bad. Like,
that's why I fuck with you too.
Yeah, I'm hanging out the window.
Yeah, you with the.
I'm twerking.
That's what the fuck
I'm doing what the fuck I want.
Yeah, you living life.
Yeah, acting bad.
Yeah, acting bad. That's what's up.
So how many rounds you be going?
You know.
The people don't.
You know though.
I know, but the people don't.
Okay, so
I'm asking for people.
What's the answer? What's the answer?
Baby, let me tell y'all something. On which yard? This nigga don't go to sleep.
So when Homeland Security raided his homes, they found evidence that his freak-offs lasted for days. From this clip, Carisha knew, and she was...
Don't act like we're brand new. Miami openly expressed her love for golden showers in a live interview. Yes, that wasn't hearsay or a rumor. It was straight from the words. At this stage, is there anything else that truly surprises us?
Showers. You can pee on me in the shower. You can pee on me like once you come. Like, it just depends. It just depends on how the night flows.
I gotta try this out. Golden shower. We gonna take one more, because that golden shower, that's lit.
And looks like one of the girls Carisha recruited was...
Furthermore, it seems that Crush was one of the girls Chrisean listed. There are claims that Chrisean did cause trouble for the group, but Diddy fired her after just one party because he thought she was too talkative and unstable. She never received another invitation, and her situation is receiving a lot of attention online. Because Rock wouldn't keep a secret and all these individuals are failing, it would have been a disaster to recruit him. They have a common cause. It's getting hot in here, Chow. Many believe that Crow was getting ready for Diddy's freak-off. In fact, there are rumors that she appears in at least one of them. However, we wanted to hear your thoughts because some individuals are getting in touch with Cap about this. In addition to sharing your thoughts in the comments area below, remember to click the like and subscribe buttons for more material.